Look at the beads on my head, man. Already.
I don't remember this being this spicy, man.
Look at the fucking beads on my head, bruv. I swear, like a bitch.
I'm still burning after that one mouthful I had earlier.
What
I'm
the
only
hell?
like a quarter of the way, and I'm
one
like,
is a
shit.
bit more lighter,
and I've
mate.
drank like half of this, half of that.
Look at the fucking sweat coming out.
Evening, everyone. Episode 7 of Show Me Your Medals. We're back after international break, and loads of stuff have happened. But the main thing is, we're all eating.
We're all very hungry. It's basically welcome to our is it called a mukbang?
Bang.
Yeah.
Welcome to our mukbang, basically.
So this is a forfeit. Vo's one is like 6 months overdue. When United got smashed up. Will's is earlier this season when Liverpool banged them up, and this is for me from the other day when United banged us up.
And banged up little.
You might as well start on. Do you want to eat first or do you want to talk first, Dave?
Well,
I mean, you should talk first, mate. Last time you.
I'm not talk.
Yeah, so actually, you should talk first because once you start eating, you ain't gonna talk no more.
Right, let me have a beat. I'll have a piece first. So bad it is. Fucking hell, man. I'm just already.
But look,
sweating already, man.
I'll just say before you go, didn't I say on the chat, Will? Don't worry, we got this, man. We're gonna bang them up. You said, look, do us a favour. So yeah, I've got them, man.
That when he was doing the prediction saying 4-1, that's a disrespect on that, man.
Yeah,
terrible.
History repeats itself.
There's no respect for United anymore.
Man United Rose comes over. I want to say we're your bogey team, but so it's not that walk in the park where we always envision.
Yeah. So
what happened?
Yeah, I'll start. Yeah, really shit, and yeah, I can't put my finger on it. To be fair,
isn't it? It's because of that.
I didn't actually watch the whole game. I didn't watch the highlights because I had it on, and then when you scored, I turned it off.
You're such a bitter big man.
You know what? I thought I ain't gonna have this like United fucking shutting up shop for fucking 90 minutes. And fucking these two.
Weren't you confident? Weren't you confident to get the comeback? Because usually you say you're confident. I'm not worried. You usually say I'm not worried because we'll come back.
I'm not, but obviously United are the bogey team, and I got you two dickheads fucking messaging left, right, and centre. So I thought, fuck this. So I didn't watch it, and obviously when we scored, I got a bit happy. But then obviously fucking slaphead Maguire comes to save the day.
Let's go. The fridge.
Yeah, really shit from our point of view. I don't think United play that great from the highlights. Obviously, Ro watched the whole game. But yeah, I think it was just bad form for us. 3 losses on the row. Get United, I thought, yeah.
Is that 3 or 4?
4.
Premier League 3.
No, it's 4. It's 4, 3 in a row before United, and then it's 4.
Oh yeah,
United. Yeah. Sorry. So I thought, we might be able to turn the corner, but yeah, we're awful, and I don't know. It's a hard one to say, and I think it's just disappointment all around. And to lose, we don't expect to lose at home, regardless of who we're playing. But even when we play the good teams like City and Arsenal, and when we play the shit teams like Fulham, Wolves, United, we don't expect to lose. So I think that's a big disappointment. Not much to say. It's just the players not in form, dodgy keeper, as I said before. I'm not been impressed with him anyway. Combination of things, and I know Slot had a bit of a rant. Lost his head. I think it's similar. I think all managers go through that when they have a bit of a bad spell, and then when the conferences and they get really attacked. Because like Marino said, show some respect. We won the league last season. Respect, But yeah, I think for Slot, to get rattled, it wasn't good to see because he's got to handle the good shit and the bad shit at the same time, right? Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. What was he?
He's complaining.
What's he doing? Asking about the ball being in the air.
And without being biased, he is right in one respect. And this, Will. When we're playing at top, and then you got teams that come in just to fucking defend and boot it and don't really want to play.
Yeah, but then that's your job. That's your job to find a way to beat them.
I
You
know,
don't come to the press conference and say we couldn't press them because they were playing long balls, so we couldn't put the press. When we ran there, the ball was in the air. It's like,
yeah, I know it's a tactic, and we have to overcome that. But it is frustrating when teams do that. If teams want to be like Stoke and Bolton and all that stuff, fair enough. But what we want to see is expansive attacking game. But I know that's not always the case. Yeah, I wasn't great all round. It's not been great sort of few weeks. The only thing that I would say is Champions League. I was scared for a bit when they scored, but we turned it around, and I actually did watch that game.
Bertz was ready, weren't he? He said, "I'm coming back to the Farmers League. I'm ready. I'm back."
He did all right. That's probably his best game yet.
Do you think that's his level?
No, it's not his level. He's obviously still trying to find his feet. I thought the whole team played well. Some of the goals are really good, and that's what we were doing before, and we just hadn't been doing that. Like getting behind. I know Frankfurt weren't good at defending, but we were getting behind the lines, making runs, and it was like how we were used to play. So it's good to see. It was good to see, and I think it's important to stop the rot, but do it in such a style.
Gravenberch's injured now, though.
Yeah,
look at the beads on my head, man. Already starting.
I don't remember this being this spicy, man. I'm dying here, guys.
I'm
look at the fucking beads on my head, bruv. Look at the beads on my head. I'm sweating like a bitch, boy.
I'm still burning after that one mouthful I had earlier.
What the
I'm
hell?
only like a quarter of the way, and I'm like,
is a bit
shit.
more lighter,
and
mate.
I've drank like half of this, half of that. Oh,
look at the fucking sweat coming out. It's like I'm crying, boys.
You know what, though? It's old age.
it might be, I don't. Like I said, we haven't had it for a long time.
You're not as good as you used to be.
I used to like semi-enjoy this, but this is actually quite torturous at the moment.
So
anyway.
I think the Champions League game was important, and hopefully we can kick on for that. Hopefully that's our bad spell, and it wasn't just a bad spell; it was awful.
You've always said you've never been a fan of Isaac. Do you think he'll come good, or do you think you still because the form that Liverpool's in, it has coincided with him getting into the squad, no? Before Ekitike got that red card and whatnot and dropped, won, I don't know, like 4 in a row or whatnot.
Yeah,
it was looking good.
And
obviously he was harshly dropped.
I still don't think he's match fit, and
he's not. He's obviously not.
When you play the game that we do, like you press from the front, you need everyone practically 100% fit to do that sort of pressing and closing down. And Eintracht Frankfurt, we probably got back to those ways. Like we won the ball back more times than we have done in the last few weeks, and I think that's because we had 11 fit field. It's like that film 300. When they all put the shields together and you can't break them.
Yeah, you need a bit of that, yeah.
Yeah. Every one of the soldiers have to be like proper spot on, because that disabled one, he couldn't get in because. He wasn't 100% fit, right?
I wasn't even expecting that to come through.
So that sort of analogy is that you need 100% players fit to do that sort of pressing.
But then if he's not fit, which everyone knows he's not fit, even Slot says he's not fit. Why are they playing him? Like he's playing at like
$1 million. It's like you sort of can't afford to leave him out.
Your marquee signing, you can't afford to leave your marquee signing out.
Yeah, but he's obviously not. He's not performing well, and like I said, the drop off form that Liverpool's been created since he's been in, kind of thing. Ekitike was doing fine.
I think there's a correlation, and I thought he'd come back a bit fitter after the international game, but it looks like he hasn't really done much. And I think he's still a few weeks out, and maybe it's a case that we'd leave him on the bench and bring him on for like 20, 30, 40, those sort of minutes, build him up rather than start him, because I'm not saying he's not working hard, but he's obviously not 100%, and I think that's one of the reasons. And obviously Alisson leaving, but injured. But I don't use injuries as an excuse, because our squads these days should deal with that. it's just been awful 4 weeks, and hopefully we can turn it around. Starting this weekend, we did it on the back of a good win against Frankfurt. Okay, so let's vote. Go on, vote. What's your view of the game? I'm going to eat these.
We've got back-to-back wins, mate. Top 4, here we come. Yeah, it's our first back-to-back win.
3 more for head shave.
Yeah, 3 more for that Mr. Head guy. But this is a crazy stat. It's the first time they've won back-to-back since we didn't do it last season. It's the first time we've done it last season and this season. That's like a season and a quarter. First back-to-back wins. Imagine never celebrating back-to-back wins in the Premier League for Man United. I mean, I know it's not that hard to believe the way we are, but it's quite a crazy stat. But anyway, yeah, we look good, and it's coming back to that first Arsenal game. We keep playing like that, like how we did. Yeah, we'd be all right. We'd be all right. You know what I mean? Bunha and then Bobo finally looked good. What's always strange, but anyway, it paid off, was when the team sheet come out, not starting Sesko again. Because I know you were saying Isaac's marquee signing, we have to play him. Sesko, I wouldn't say marquee signing, but that was what we needed, right? We got rid of, Haaland, Xerxes been Højlund, Xerxes been dropped, and you think Sesko could be the guy, but like, I don't know, is he bedding his time still? Because he scored two goals in 2 games. We thought, oh, that's it now. It's like kick on. But anyway, we won the game, so it's not that much of a talking point.
Do you think it's too big a game for him?
I don't know. That's what he's experienced enough. He's experienced enough, but it just seems strange again, spending a lot of money on the number 9 that you kind of wanted, other than should have been wanted Coquerez first, right? But then Sesko, and yeah, so all for our bet, no one's added to the tally, so it's still as we were, right?
Are we just counting Premier League?
Oh yeah, I was going to message you guys. Remember, it's just Prem, yeah? Don't give me your 2 goals in the bloody whatever shit. When he scored, I bet we'll better know that it's just for the Prem. Anyway,
clarification is required, isn't it? Clarification is required.
But no, yeah, the game was like Gakpo hit the bar, crossbar thingy like 3 times.
3 times.
Le Mans, he's done good. He made a couple of decent saves. The keeper made a couple of decent saves.
It feels like he's already doing better than.
Of course, yeah, he's doing way and we keep saying it's a confidence, isn't it? It's like if you I mean, you don't expect your keeper to save every shot, but if you're not jittery, you're playing a bit more freely, basically. And he's not made any stupid mistakes yet. Whereas the 2 knobheads before, it was mistake after mistake. So you have that. So it's looked all right. And again, remember when he came, was like I was thought, oh, is he going to definitely be one of the future? But now he's come in.
You were like, who the fuck is he? Everyone was like, who is he?
Yeah, everyone is who the fuck is he. But we know whoever comes in is better than Onana. You get what I mean? And it's shown. So that's good. It's still who the fuck is he? He's not a named keeper, but he what can you do? Can only go by the 2 games, right? He's looked good. But yeah, it was Harry Maguire, man. Like when you looking at a team sheet, you're like, why is Euro dropped? But Harry Maguire did his thing, you know what I mean? His header at the end, and got the win. So up yours, Dave. Like you said, I knew you was thinking this 4-1, this Billy Big Bollocks, right? And then.
Well, I backed United this time around.
I had 2-2, and then I picked it 2-2, and then Gakpo also had that last minute chance, that header. He should have banged that in. But no, it's good. It's like to lose 4 games in a row. It's the first time in 11 years. That's what they were saying on the comms. So that's a mad stat as well.
That's not the match.
So yeah, shame the CL1 you got that win, but the Prem is a funny one. Seeing the transfers you lot had, but I think it's because you guys are embedding so many. Even though again, like we always say, on paper the names look good, but it's like when you're coming in with all these new players, 2 new wing backs
coming in from the Farmers League into the Premier League.
Well, yeah, and then it's all like the gelling bit, isn't it? But no, yeah, I don't know. Like back to United, we've all been here. It's looking all right. We're buzzing again. Right? We're thinking this is it. Just keep that kind of, because if they lost that, we'll be all on Amarin once again, right? Now he's He's
bought some
biding
time.
time again. Yeah, so it's take each game as it comes kind of thing, right? Is that we're ready to
I don't
that.
think United will sack him though.
No, I think what was that game? That Sunderland game. If where I thought that they could win there. I think if that was a loss, right? There'll be some talk. There'll be
I
some
think he
talk.
came. Yeah, that's probably the closest came, but he's
Yeah,
probably earned at least another few months.
yeah. I think now, like I said, it's a whole new story now, isn't it? We're only 2 points behind Liverpool. Top half. It's not doom and gloom. Just with getting those 2 wins. It's like Liverpool as well. We're also thinking, oh my god, you can run away with it. You go on a little skid. It's the whole, picture changes.
Yeah, it's too early to say anything. I hear like Gary Neville saying about, oh, like he's putting pressure on us now. He's saying,
Yeah.
oh, at this vantage point, it would be theirs to lose. But that is ridiculous. We're 8-9 games in, and you're saying that and putting pressure on the team. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense at all.
That's what I'm most fearful of. Shit, you're joking. Like, come do us a favor. We've done the favor. It's like, Arsenal's gonna go win this season, isn't it? That's like, the only hope now is Man City.
Have faith, though. Have faith.
Have safe, right? Man City.
The thing is, our squad is solid, man. Like
It's
there's in
solid.
and out.
Like, yeah, talk about your game, but like honestly, you guys, even when we look at the team now, it's like the defense is there. Like you can't really. They're not making stupid mistakes, right? Like Liverpool or Man City, no matter how good they are, you think, they're gonna leak. Something's gonna happen. Whereas now you're almost picturing Arsenal always keeping that clean sheet. You know what I mean? It's more rare for them to let it go in. And then once they've got that, and then they're nicking their 1 goals and 2 goals, they've got the players out there. It's scary
that's
time.
been the development. That's been the development throughout the 2-3 seasons.
Yeah.
Now it's like Great Wall. Like it's a Great Wall now. You've got 2 amazing centre backs, and then you've got centre backs coming in that can do the job, and then you've got your wing backs or whatever you want to call them, half backs, who. I mean, if you look at Lewis Skelly, 18 years old in that Atletico match, like the strength from that boy for 18-year-old is crazy against fully grown men as well. And he took 3-4 of them on to get that pass for the second goal for Martinelli. Was it a second goal? Yeah, second goal. That's mad. That's madness for 18-year-old. Then you got Calafiori, who's solid in the Prem, like could not put a foot wrong. Defense and look, you're in Timber. I said that from the day that we signed him. That's a player and a half.
The season he signed and got leg injured, where like that's going to be a big miss.
Yeah,
and then he was out and he came back and he's been,
not bad for another Farmers League.
Yeah.
But even saying that, if Yuri Timber is out, Ben White does look a bit rusty. He's been back from injury, but even Ben White 2-3 seasons ago, we were like, why are we buying Yuri Timber? What is Yuri Timber? Is he going to be back up or what? It just proves the point. There's competition everywhere on the actual team, on the actual squad itself. So I'm confident, but I'm not going to go around saying we're going to win the league because there's just so many games to play. I think by Christmas time, I'll be able to say, yeah, we're going to do it or whatever. There'll be a bit more of a insight into terms of, because we'll play some teams twice as well in terms of Big Six as well. So it gives us a bit better footing and understanding of where we're at. Honestly, though, that Fulham game was a bit boring. I don't think we were lucky to get that goal. We worked hard to get that goal, but I just feel like that's what you need to do. You just need to grind out those results if you want to try and win the league and keep a clean sheet. I think we've only let in, 3 goals? 3 goals?
Yeah, 3 goals in 8 games.
We've only let in 3 goals this season so far. I'm confident at the moment. I think right at the start, wasn't too sure on Arteta's tactics, but I think he's put into gear another gear for Arsenal to try and do something now. But yeah, not much on the game. I think Dave predicted the right score in terms of 1-0. I went 2-0 and Bo went 3-1. And Liverpool game, Dave went 4-1. I went 2-2 and Bo went 2-2 as well.
Close.
Yeah, so it was fair. It was fair results there.
Do we need to give a shout out to your mate Ange?
It was coming, man. But I
That
can't believe the
guy-
owner. The
You know,
owner's
you said it was coming.
crazy.
Did you actually think it will come this soon? I said, oh, he might go before Amarin, right? I was like, no, they can't though. But it was so bad. He played what 6 games and 8 games, I think, and he lost 6 and drew 2.
Yeah, but it wasn't
That
just
fraud.
losing. They lost badly.
Yeah.
As well. And then, like you said yesterday, the joke thing is right.
They won the first game against Porto. Like, again, I don't know what Porto's up to, but again, when you win against these named teams, it looks good, right? You know what I'm saying?
Who's it? Sean Dyche.
Sean Dyche, yeah.
Bloody hell. Yeah. That's crazy. That is.
It's good for Sean Dyche now, though. He's at helm of a good.
He's got a bit of a rep, hasn't he? So
Sean Dyche, he was at Everton most recent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll keep him up, but then Ange, it's funny that was.
Did you see like Ange's latest interview before that? He come out and was defending his record again. He was saying, I can't summarize it, but he was just defending his record, saying that at the end of the day, I've got to. That's it. We need to change our perspective of him. Look at it from a different angle. How many injuries he would deal with, and in the end, he is the Spurs' most successful manager. And it's like, again, show me your medals are. We can't take that from him, but he truly believes that, and he truly believes that if you give him enough time, he's going to implement, the style to win. But he just doesn't get it. I think there's a bit of slight delusion today, right? That confidence, and delusion is kind of a blurred line, and I think that he falls into that because that Europa win, we all know it was by luck, but what can you do? He's got it on his resume, right?
Yeah. You're not going to see how he won that because he was lucky.
No one would, in his position, could ever admit that. Only the external people could think that. But he's taking that to his grave. He still truly believes that. I mean, he's probably thinking again, like this Nottingham Forest sacking is unjustified. He's like, give.
Yeah. Even though it has a shit record, the thing is because he got sacked really quick, he can always use that to his defence, saying, "Oh, they never gave me time."
Yeah. He's going to say, "What can I do in 8 games?" But the Forest project wasn't a come and rebuild. It was we're already doing all right. Take us a little bit, keep us here where we are. But we just did like the old boss, you know what I mean?
That was jokes.
Before he had that Forest game, we was like, "Do you think anyone's going to take a chance on him?" Right? And then someone did. Surely it's over now, right? We are not seeing that guy again in the Prem.
Not in the Prem. Definitely not in the Prem. I can't see him.
He'll go Celtic. I think something's happening in Celtic.
No, Rangers got. No, Celtic's doing all right. Rangers got rid of their manager.
Is it Rangers? Imagine he went to Rangers though.
You say Celtic are doing all right. The second.
Yeah, they're second. Hearts is first.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when I say they're doing all right, it's not his manager. It's Brennan Johnson. No, what's his name? Brendan Rodgers still there. Yeah. Rodgers, back to Rodgers, Celtic. But yeah, there would always be a job out there. It's like even that Graham Potter, he's the manager of Sweden now.
I know.
Yes, Will.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. How'd they do that?
But he did manage in Sweden before, so.
Oh, is that actually? I think that's right before the Brighton one or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not that crazy though when you put that when you bring that back up. It's true. Without that knowledge, that is so random. Like, what's he doing in?
And I didn't even Google that. I knew that.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay, good for you.
How caught.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, another Harry Kewell's manager of was it Hanoi?
Yeah,
Hanoi.
Yeah. That sounds a bit weird, but he has moved back to Australia though, so it's not that weird.
Yeah, but what's Australia and Hanoi got to do with anything?
It's obviously close,
it's just not too far, not too far from home.
It's not too far.
What do you think about the Jack Wilshere Luton appointment?
No, that's a weird one.
Because he's not managed. He's only managed it under 21s or 18s.
He was coach back at Arsenal. Right?
Arsenal, yeah.
Yeah,
but for
man.
under 21s or something like that. Manager for under 21.
These are championship teams. But you know Harry Kewell.
Although he played for Luton, though. He played for Luton as a kid.
Okay, so there is some history there, but that's like saying Harry Kane when he's going to go to manage Millwall when he's done or something like that. It's just random, isn't it? But Luton, like they were only in the Prem 2 seasons ago, but they've tumbled now. They've had 2 relegations in a row, so they're kind of going back to where they were. But it's definitely these named white players get fast tracked into the coaching roles. You get what I mean? Like Dwight York's thinking, what about
Sol
me?
Campbell's still complaining.
Sol Campbell, what about me? You know what I mean?
Well,
Sol Campbell and Les Ferdinand are the culprits all the time.
No, but Sol Campbell has managed, and he was awful.
Who did he manage?
Macclesfield.
Macclesfield. I was going to say Walsall, but yeah, Macclesfield. Paul Ince had an okay spell at Wolves and various places.
Reading.
Yeah, Reading. Okay. Yeah. But look, Lampard's killing it at Coventry. That's your team, Dave, right?
I can't believe that.
He's killing it at Coventry.
I still think Championship is his level.
Lampard, you're saying, yeah?
Yeah.
Because who was he with before? He was with
Derby. He took Derby up, I think.
That's it.
No, they did.
And he did well with Derby.
No, he didn't take them up, but he did okay. I think playoffs or whatnot. And then from Derby, he got that job. What was it?
Chelsea.
Was it Chelsea? Is it okay? Yeah.
Was it caretaker or the actual job? He got the actual job, right?
Yeah, I remember saying that he was the one that kept playing Tammy Abraham and Mason Mount. Do you get what I mean? His English boys. They did all right, to be fair, but then I remember saying that they weren't Chelsea level kind of thing. Yeah, so Lampard, but
yeah, it's a funny one. But yeah, anyway, forget about Dwight York. He's a waste man anyway. So yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, that's it then, right?
Yeah, but that Andrew one was made me laugh. Maybe.
And John, yeah, I love that, man.
Actually, who do you reckon the next one? Go on.
How they got rid of him like 15 minutes after that match? Do you not think
terrible, isn't it?
Mad.
It's terrible. That is not classy at all.
He was in the stands and he probably just thought, this guy ain't doing anything.
That's mad though. Like obviously he was. It's kind of like when you're with your girl and you're like, next argument, we're breaking up. We get ready. Next argument, we're breaking up, and then it's straight. But like to get the ball rolling because he obviously had to make a few calls and it goes on to like the Twitter admin and the statement and all that. Like I guess they really do run the show, right? Because I thought like normally they do it. Some people are like, whoa, let's keep our sane heads on and talk about this for like at least get the coach back. I mean, get everyone back somewhere. You know what I mean?
He but the thing is, he doesn't need to run decisions by anyone.
That's what I mean. It is that ruthless, isn't it? He literally just wooed that act.
He's a mafia, bruv. He's a mafia. There's no sense of corporate environment or like
he doesn't
corporate etiquette. None at all. He's just going, I'm gonna do what I want to do. It's crazy, man. I would never work for someone like that. So I don't know how Sean Dyche is.
But it's one of those ones. Like obviously with these kind of like players and managers, they have their self belief. So Sean Dyche goes in there thinking, look, I'm gonna do well, and then the relationship only sours when you're doing shit, right? Do you know what I mean? That's where that kind of that thought process comes through. Anyway, very quick change of subject. You mentioned the mafia. Have you seen that NBA player?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
You seen the clips of him as well?
I haven't seen the clips, but
now that the rumours out and they're showing clips of how bad he's playing in certain games, you're like, my days.
Rosier.
Yeah. I'll talk about those.
Yeah,
and that
it's horrible.
He's like literally just flung it to the opposition. Like you can't get any worse acting than that. So that'd be interesting, man.
No, I want to see the clips, but yeah, I'm shocked to see the name.
Was it just him? It
was Chauncey Billups. He played for Toronto, I think.
Okay. I just know that guy I'm talking about, the Rosier one, and then a manager's been brought up as well. Something like that.
There are some well-known players.
So what was the full story then? The mafia was controlling him, or he made a thing with the mafia?
I just think something like the mafia. Like I don't know, does he owe any money to them or whatnot, or is it just a money-making scam? But the news got around where he's telling people or the betting syndicates, be like, look, I'm gonna pretend to be injured at a certain minute, and then just bet the under. You know, in betting you can bet how much points they get.
That's
and if you just
crazy to bet. That's crazy to bet on.
200k on that kind of thing, like him personally. And then I don't know, the news is just coming out. That's why it's crazy, man. You what? Yeah. As in the money bets, yeah, going into it.
The crazy one. That's a crazy one. That's not like a normal thing to bet on, though, is it?
Because that's how they caught all those snooker players, those Chinese snooker players.
Yeah. When abnormal bets, it's almost the same with the football transfer one. Football transfer one's the one I forgot who it was, but when he told his friend, that's it. Daniel Sturridge. Is it Daniel Sturridge? It's just Daniel Sturridge.
Oh no, not Daniel Sturridge. The
is it not Daniel
Morgan
Sturridge?
Gibbs White?
No, not Morgan Gibbs White. I swear it's Daniel Sturridge. I need to think who it is, but then he just tells the mates, "Look, bet on me that I'm moving to this club," kind of thing. And it didn't happen. Inter Milan or whatnot. I'm sure it's Daniel Sturridge. But
Danny Rose. I just remember the documentary.
That was still the best line.
What is it?
Other Milan clubs.
Other Milan clubs, yeah. Well, you guys, I bet you guys haven't watched that what is it? The BBC case about the footballers one, the scam one. You don't need to watch that, man. That's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, like they're all broke. They're all like broke kind of thing. Like
what, like our mate, our first friend circle, David James. He went broke. He went broke.
He went back. Like worse than that. Like I think they literally.
Yeah, I think he did. He had to like
David James. Yeah,
he was selling all his memorabilia and everything
because he had a big divorce.
Yeah,
paid off money. Yeah, and then the news always comes out.
Now he's hanging around with our friends.
Yeah.
The impression I get, right? Like jetting everyone's at his mansion like every weekend. Or something
No. That's what I'm saying. I don't know David James' like actual scenario, but obviously we're thinking they still live that multi-million footballer, but it's not like that. And I'm guessing he might do not. But going back to the guys on that documentary, they are definitely not. Like they're down in the dumps kind of thing. They're like worse than a normal civilian. Is what I'm saying. And from the height of being a Premiership player to the low that they are now, it's quite like you're like, oh shit, you know what I mean?
Well, no, I will watch it. I know Danny Murphy's on there, but he's got a lot of common. Like
Danny Murphy's on there.
Danny Murphy's on there, but Danny Murphy's not down in the dumps because I said he's still been working.
He's doing all the radio stuff.
Yes, he's still got work. But you talk about the Rod Wallaces, the Brian Deans. There's a few. Craig Short's on there, but he's okay because he's still a coach in football. Do you get what I mean? But there's a few that basically they owe this money and they're not making any money. They're like just like about to hit the streets kind of thing. Carl Court, no. Carl Court's not on there, but I think Robbie Earl's on there. They're teammates.
The Welsh striker, no?
Yeah, I think Robbie Earl was on there. I need to double check. But anyway, and and he another person that's not on the documentary that he's not interviewed, but he's involved in the protest, like in the court, and he's in a lot of the film, is Andy Cole. So I don't think he's down in the dumps, but I think he's part of that as well. So it's really interesting because he's involved in all the 90s Premier League players that kind of got scammed or lost out financially anyway.
What did they get scammed by though? What was it?
That's the thing. It's not really a scam because the people that did it, it's been investigated, but there's no arrests. But it's just basically poor financial management kind of thing. So they were so rich, right? And then back in those days, there's only a few, financial advisors. So they got their leg into the kind of pool of all these players. So all 300 kind of players were like, okay, let's give our money to these guys and they'll make us look after our money. But in the end, it just got mismanaged. They were putting into city like things that didn't work out. And then they get lost all their money.
It's a financial advisor or fund manager, and they're investing money into these fund managers.
Yes. But the fund manager obviously
they can't.
But
they knew the risk though. Surely they knew the risk.
Within that documentary, there's some dodgy dealings. You get what I mean? Like they're pulling it into like housing markets, and they say this house is worth $1 million. And so the footballers say, yeah, that sounds good. But when they do a real valuation, it's only worth like 300k, that kind of thing. There is kind of scammy behavior. But the reason why there isn't any arrest is because, the police will say, look, you knew the risk. You get what I mean? They made poor investments. But
you do the risk.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, where were we?
How are we getting on with our noodles? Is it all done?
I've done mine.
Finished, bro. All done.
Yeah,
waiting for you, bro.
The first bit was horrible, man.
Yeah. I'm back to normal now. Stop.
Yeah,
the
I'm back to
sweats and
normal now. I'm
everything.
back to
I'm
normal. But
back to
when I was
normal.
like, dying. I've
See,
had
Dave, you
2
should
more.
have ate that quickly, boy.
Very quickly, do you know that there's 2 brands of these?
No,
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I thought they're the same.
Yeah, I thought they're the same, but they're not.
What's the
One
difference?
is.
I
Would you
like
know this though?
the Wong Lo gut. That's
This one.
that's the all time old school one, no?
No, so which
I
one do you
thought, I,
think
thought
is?
that, I thought that one is the one with the black top.
Yeah, this one was, but
That was the school one, isn't it?
I thought the Wong Lo gut was the
I think Will's right. 'Cause this one says Wang Lo Jie. So
yeah
this is the Wang Lo gut. I can't read Chinese, but it's got the
yeah
English
Wong
one.
Lo gut is that one. That's
This
Wong Lo
one
gut.
it says this one's called what? Dao Bien or whatever, and it says herbal tea. But I literally did not know there's 2 brands. It's like Pepsi and Coke. You get what I mean?
They look exactly the same though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Right?
it's weird, no? That's what I mean. That's why all our life we're probably thinking we just be drinking the same one, but no, they're actually rivals.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
That's
Anyway.
Chinese for you because Pepsi and Coke have different colours. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the Chinese EVs copying these cars. Don't copy my
The
homework.
Chinese EVs are good now, though, man. Have
Yeah, I
you
know.
looked at the
Yeah.
BYDs and that? Crazy
Not
cars,
just
man.
BYDs, the other ones like Leap Motor, Jackmo, whatever it's called. Yeah.
There's a Geely. There's an Xpeng. Do you know Xpeng?
Xpeng, yeah.
Is that all
Xpeng-
coming into the UK now? Like
Xpeng.
Yeah.
Google Xpeng now, right? Google Xpeng G6, and it looks decent, man. Looks the business.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff, the Chinese. I know we're just getting off topic, but they've recreated London in China.
They've created every city. They've created France. They've created.
Yeah.
I've seen Italy. And they just put all this money into creating these places of people, and they pay like civilians to live there, kind of thing, like to move there to start.
Man, I'd pay me to live there, bro.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
days.
mad.
Crazy. It's crazy. Man. Crazy.
All right, before we diverge, let's do our predictions.
Predictions. Yeah.
We've got United Brighton tomorrow.
Mate, we're getting our 3 in a row. But to be honest, Brighton's are a kind of tricky team as well.
Dangerous team. Danny Welbeck, mate. Trust.
Brighton's a bit hit and miss. Every time their team sheet comes out, you barely know any names. Like the midfield is a random mix. But just being hopeful, more so Man United 2-1, hopefully. But yeah, it's a hopeful prediction.
Is Matoma still playing?
He's been quiet. He's been quiet. Remember, he was like waxing lyrical about 2 seasons ago, like scoring, assisting, dribbling past players, like a feces on dribbling. Yeah, but now he's been quiet for this season and this season. But he's been playing. He's playing in and out. But that's what I mean. He's been so quiet. Don't realise he's still there.
Is Welbeck injured or what? Is he injured?
He's still around. Well, he's still playing. He scored not long ago.
I'll give United some respect.
Joking
aside, because of what happened last year, I'll give them a bit of respect. I'm going to go for 2-2.
I'm going to go 1-1. Like Brighton's got something about them.
Still, Man
But United at home, 1-1, 2-1. 1-1. And then the next team, Arsenal, Crystal Palace.
You missed us out, bro.
Sorry. Brentford, Liverpool.
8 p.m. game. 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Game. Love that time. Love that slot.
Football all day.
Very quickly, it's jokes, the memes, right? But it's like it's so funny how your perception of someone changes when they're on a 4-game losing skid. Because now he just looks like a bold fat guy. You know what I mean? It's always all gone, man.
We'll change that. We'll change the perception again. Brentford won last week. I don't know.
You see, his confidence has gone, Will. You know what I mean? He's like he's doubting himself now.
You're away as well, yeah. Brentford away is hard, difficult.
Yeah, their ground's something. But I don't rate the manager. So 2-1.
You rate yours, yeah?
2-1 Liverpool. There's one more medals than Arteta.
Tough though, isn't it? Brentford have been doing okay, but I think Liverpool will win the game. So I'll go 2-0.
And then Arsenal's game. Oh, I'm listening.
You say yours.
A 2-1 Liverpool. 2-1 Liverpool. Maybe no clean sheet with the keeper, but I think they'll get a win.
See, that's so true, man. That keeper's so dodgy, man. Anyway, Arsenal, Crystal Palace. Big game for Eza. Big game for Eza. Will he turn up for that game? He's not really scored any points on fantasy. He's not really done too much. Probably 1 or 2 assists so far. But with Odegaard out, it's his time to shine against his former team. Although Mateta's been playing really well. But we've been defensively solid. I'm not worried. 2:00 game on this. Is it Sunday? Yeah. I will go with a 3-1.
3-1. Wow.
Arsenal.
Okay.
At home. Yeah.
I was just gonna go for the same scoreline like the final one. 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Palace are actually really good.
They're decent.
Yeah, they give anyone a game, but I think they will set them up defensively. I'm going 0-0.
0-0. We'll see. You'll want a 0-0 to get back in the two-horse title race, right?
Yeah, I'll be happy with 0-0. But I think Palace really they come back the other day, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mateta scored a hat trick.
Yeah, and he could have
Was
won
it
it as well.
Bournemouth? Was it against Bournemouth? Or...
Yes, Bournemouth.
Yeah,
3-0.
Yeah, so they did well to come back, and yeah, the decent start.
City got Villa though, away.
They're gonna do them.
Yeah, Villa's been very poor.
Watkins back on form though, isn't he?
But the thing about City's flying under the radar, and then
I'm worried about City. City. Well, yeah. FPL.
Oh, so I'm on the skid again.
Shit week.
Yeah, shit week. Where am I? Where did I get up?
Who's
to?
your captain?
I was third. It's a hard week this week, so João Pedro, which I don't think is a good move. Everyone's on Haaland these days.
Yeah. Why did you do João Pedro?
Well, he's Sunderland, isn't it?
Nah, Sunderland been playing good,
yeah,
man.
I know, but gotta risk it for the biscuit. Haaland's got Villa. I just said I think City would do them, but I just gotta wish Haaland put the brakes on for a bit. He's been on fire. Do you get me?
He's been on 12 games in a row or something like that.
Yeah,
12,
it's crazy.
row, scoring. It's mad.
Last season he had a big dip, but he's probably well and truly back.
I've gone for Haaland.
It's the. So Haaland's a no-brainer, to be honest. But
it was a bad week last week for all of us, right?
Nah, I had 69 points.
Okay, just to mean vote then.
But Dave, you're still fourth.
Yeah, I could have been a lot more. I've done the game this week. I keep forgetting to activate my pinch boost.
Okay.
I forgot.
Well, when does it finish? January? December?
Yeah, January. Yeah.
But wait, Dave, you really was meant to use the bench boost?
Last week and this week.
What? Oh, yeah, because this week you left Rondon. He got me 13 points.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know. I did last week as well. I forgot to activate it.
Rondon? Is Rondon the striker?
No,
defender.
Former you're talking about Solomon Rondon. Solomon Rondon for
that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah,
West Brom.
Different Rondon.
Yeah, because the chips you have to use like this before Christmas. Well, before January.
Christmas,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I was planning to use it these game weeks. Yeah, I'm still fourth, but
Nov's caught up to me now, even though he's played that week behind. Little bastard. 50 points.
He's pro player.
Mm.
Even though he's not trying, pro player.
Yeah, even though he's just playing for fun. Yeah.
Where you vote? Oh, Will. Oh, 12th.
He's a little bit above me.
Mid-table.
It's Will's 8th, Nov's 9th, and I'm 10th. And
I played my wild card already, though.
A lot of people have, to be fair. Again, we get another one, so...
Yeah, I think it mixes it up with these chips.
I hate it when you play your wild card, and then the week after, you're like, shit, I need a wild card. That's me.
But what I did do, which is a good feature this year, I saved up... I think it came in last year.
Oh, yeah, you saved up loads of...
Like 5 subs or something like that.
Yeah, I saved up 3. Max. So it helped.
3? I got 2 for this week. For next week, sorry. So I don't know who I'm going to put it on. I don't know what to do so far. I might take Eza out. I thought like these runner games that Arsenal have are fairly decent. And because Odegaard's out, he could do something. But he's not really performing. He's like,
I just put him in, but he's got Burnley and Sunderland coming up. So you have to see those games. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm still not sure, but I'd rather have Saka in.
He's
I've
still
got
he's still
Saka.
not got his Prem goal yet, has he?
No, not yet.
It will. It's
Close.
coming.
It's coming. Yeah.
I got your man Timber in.
Yeah.
I bought
Why
him
Timber
in.
instead of Gabriel's injured now? But
I couldn't afford him.
how much is he? 6.5.
5.8 cheap.
No, Gabriel.
Oh, Gabriel's like 6.3.
Yeah,
6.3, 6.4.
bit much for a defender.
He's top scorer, but I just couldn't afford him without tweaking my team too much.
All right.
Shit game.
Shit game. Anyway. Couple of questions. I've been struggling getting questions, but I don't know if you guys feel the same way when I was that little question. We might need to come every week, come with one each, as opposed to trying to get a question. But I did find one question from an article I read, and then I touched upon it before. It's like, like you're on your dating profile and you've got kids. I said, would you tell them straight away? But on the flip side of things, if you don't want kids and you're on a dating scene, do you think you should tell or like express your views from the very off, or do you let it by this time and then let it develop that way?
Yeah, I wouldn't, because I think situation changes. If that
Says that you might change your mind, or
you might.
Because having children, for me, having children depends on the other person.
Yeah.
Like if I want to have children.
What I'm saying, as guys, we're the guy, and you kind of know you don't want kids. You've made up that mind. I don't want kids. I'm pretty sure.
I think you need to be transparent.
You're not that open to it. So yeah, you're not that open to it. Do you feel you owe the girls you are seeing an open view of that straight away, or sorry, open opinion, not open view, because your view is closed? That's the whole point of my question.
Some people, obviously, you got the option to whether you do or whether you're not. I think some people just leave it blank.
Yeah, but do you find that a little bit disingenuous though? It's like you kind of
no, not really. You haven't said yes or no, innit?
But I'm saying you hold that viewpoint already, and I think women, I don't know, generally would want kids more than a man, right? I don't know if is that a fair comment or not.
I think you'd be surprised. Some women don't want any more children.
Yeah, I think with that question, slightly different from the one where
about having kids already,
because you already physically got the kids.
Yeah,
so you can't really lie about that. Where this one, even though you might be adamant and stubborn to say no, I think it is still open.
Yeah,
It's like me. I would say I would never think about ever getting a cat.
Yeah, look where you are now.
Yeah,
look where you are now.
I think Bill's right. It depends on the other person as well.
Yeah, okay. It's just for what I get an article, and the headline was, "I don't want children. Is it hypocritical to not be forthright about this soon after meeting someone?" And then that person was saying that when he does open up to that and starts with that, he finds that's where he's not getting dates, kind of thing, because obviously a woman's like, fine, you hold that viewpoint, and then the advisor says it's not up to you to be that open about it. Let them learn about it themselves. And I didn't agree with that advice. I thought that's quite a big thing to withhold.
It's not withholding though. You're not withholding.
That's what the answer is saying. So you're in tune with the advisors.
The advisor, yeah.
I wasn't. I was like,
because I just feel like in that moment in time, you don't know if you're gonna want to have children or not. Like,
no, but this one.
Let's just say this for example now. At this moment in time, yeah, but at this moment in time, let's just say for me, I don't want kids. I don't want any more kids. But I have no doubt if the right person comes along, and obviously, if, they can, I might want children with that person. Like, it's in the back of my mind. I might want children, so long as that person is the right person to have, for me to feel like I want more children after Melvin.
I think that's a fair answer though, but that's because you are genuinely open to it. You are 90%, or let's say 95%. You don't want it, but you got that
95%. I'm not.
Yeah, you don't want it, but you got that 5%. Like, kind of, actually, yeah. If it needs be, I'm not shut that door. But for this purpose of this, whatever this article anyway, he was definitely, I don't want kids. So if he is open and at 5%, it's okay to answer to not say them because you're like, you might be able to convince me. But I think if you really are that adamant not having it and holding that information, you are holding a piece of critical information from your potential person that's going to be like, yeah, I'll give you a shot and waste like 1 or 2 years.
But it varies from people to people. I think
I don't think it'd be 1 or 2 years. You're gonna have that. You're gonna have that conversation.
Soonish.
Yeah,
like third, fourth date, you're into it, and
fourth date, sure.
yeah. But if you're
going
to be going into a relationship with someone, you need to filter out all the shit that you don't want and do want. So it will come up, but not in like the first 2-3 days.
Then it's almost the woman's job to kind of probe it. Then if she does, because what I'm saying, if she doesn't probe it, she won't get an answer. She probes it.
The guy can do that as well and say, oh, what do you think about kids, that sort of thing. But both parties can bring it up, but it will be earlier than you think. Than you think it is. It'd be a lot earlier than you think it is. I've had those conversations. Like I can't remember, probably a month and a half in. Yeah.
What about you, Will? So when did they kind of they must ask you, no? Like you obviously they know you got a kid, and did they ask you?
Some do. I'll be straight up and say, I would say exactly what I just said then. I haven't shut the door completely to children, more children. It's just I don't feel like I'm in the right place to feel comfortable with someone to have more children right now.
Mm-mm. And then they'll see that as a challenge. I'll take it on. I'll change his mind, yeah.
Whoosh. Is it? Are you? Is it?
Yeah. And then you start thinking of the other head, innit, Will?
I shut down, innit?
That's what gets us in trouble. Right?
Yes. On second thoughts, yes, it will.
Anyway. And that's how they trap you. That's why I'm always
okay. And then another question. It's quite modern thingy. Before being a parent, and obviously Dave isn't, but what was your views on kids and screen time to when you didn't have Melvin, and now what's your view of it now? You're laughing
before
changed,
before having children. Yeah, I was looking at all these parents judging them.
Yeah.
Why are you letting your kid have screen time? It's not good for their health, not good for their eyes. That's when I become a parent, I'm never gonna do that shit. That's me that's me before kids. And when I have kids, all right, just shut up here. Are you like that? Okay, here.
Yeah. So completely understandable is what you're saying now as a parent, yeah.
Yeah, it's understandable to obviously not. I don't give Melvin too much. I think he knows. I think on a daily basis, 2 to 3 hours maximum screen time, and that's all broken up into blocks throughout the day as well. If we're watching a movie, I'm with him, I'm sat with him. It's slightly different in terms of his screen time, but yeah, I try to limit it as much as possible. But it depends what you do with that screen time. As long as a lot of it is interactive, that's quite good for them. As long as they're not monging out watching YouTube, which he can do, I will let him do that and experience that. Because I feel like if you don't let your kid experience that, then they don't know what is not a right or wrong, but if you don't teach them to value that time, just sitting there monging out, then they won't really understand as they get older. So if you do it early on, they'll like even now, if I say, all right, Melvin, 10 more minutes, and then he'll be like, okay, and he'll turn it off himself.
Yeah.
After he feels like he doesn't even know what 10 minutes is, but after he feels like, okay, I need to turn it off now, he'll go and turn it off. So there's a certain like discipline that you can use as a tool with the screen time and things like that. It like a lot of it was to just give me some respite as well from, as I said, looking after a kid is not easy, and like going back on my initial thought as a non-parent, I'm just like, I'll slap him up, innit? Slap him up, slap
it's
dog
easy,
up.
innit? Easy. But Dave, so obviously as a non-parent, are you kind of still in that like thought process of, what? I see too much of it and I'll rein it in and I like watch me do it.
I was, until obviously, like, well, if you look at most of our friends have kids, and sort of seeing that interaction, I'm more open to it in the sense that I'll probably do it. just for those reasons that Will described, and I think, yeah, it's like when you're on the plane and you've got a screaming baby on the plane. You think,
Yes,
what kind of
like,
parents
give
like
them
that?
a screen, man.
Yeah, you give them a dirty look, and I think that might be me one day. It's easy to judge on the other side, isn't
So
it?
even on like your planes now, your holiday, and a screaming baby, you would still think that, isn't it? It's like, man, why can't they control their kid?
Oh,
Right?
well,
That kind of thing.
I think about it less. I
Yeah,
think about it
because
less.
you've got sympathy of being
Yeah,
among your friends' kids. Yeah,
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 and I know that might be us one day as well. So, you don't want to be too hypocritical, even though it's super annoying. But that might be you, and it's having a better understanding and awareness. Because it's not always the parent's fault, and the kid is probably really restless with the flight. It's loads of issues, and same with the screen time. I think it's nice that parents get a bit of a break. As well. So I think I'm definitely more open to that and less judgmental.
but diving it deeper into the modern era of screen time, can you not see that is I'm not sure it's not a good thing, but can you see the quite bad negativities that is developing or doing now? Like,
You can see, because I think there's what hasn't changed is that as kids we had I remember watching a lot of TV,
yeah,
plunked on TV. I think the difference is now the content is more varied and less restrictive in a
yeah,
way.
it can be
Like,
anything. You
That
got
is quite dangerous as well.
like if I was like, yeah, when I was growing up, I was watching TV when it had like 4 channels,
yeah,
so there's no Andrew Tate on there.
yeah,
Where
yeah, yeah, yeah.
now, obviously, you can put all the restrictions on, but there's a possibility that my kid might be watching fucking Andrew Tate on that, and that's scary.
Not just the Andrew Tate stuff, which is like the bigger thing, but even now it's like that term of doom scrolling, and it's just they're just watching videos of nothing. They're just watching videos of a kid push a bus, or push a car, kind of thing. Whereas what you were saying, Dave, when we watch stuff, I wouldn't say they're educational, but they're structured. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Whereas now they're literally watching, just I don't know, any old rubbish kind of thing, and that's the problem. And they get addicted to it.
That's the hardest bit, yeah. And
Yeah.
that's
Who wants to
like
go?
the addiction side of that. It is really scary because for us it's just like a screen, but for them it's something else.
Yeah. And I think there's so much crap on there. Like, I know why people do it, right? But I don't understand the fascination with unboxing, like a TV, or unboxing a microwave. I don't get that fascination, but loads of people watch it. And fair play
What was
to
that?
them.
I was listening to it. You was about kids watching some microwave or something like that.
Like, unboxing stuff.
Unboxing. Oh, okay. You
No,
don't get it.
I get it. I
I
get
get
I
the
it.
sort
concept. Yeah.
I sort of get it, but I don't. I
I,
sort of get it,
I'm
but I don't get it.
I'm one of those idiots then that you're like, what the hell are you watching about? I always watch technology unboxing, and it's like phones, any new phones, even if I'm have no intention of getting it.
It
I like
removes
watching
that
unboxing.
curiosity for me. I think it removes that curiosity of like, oh, like someone's bought it already. Someone's going to do that business for me, so I can see what it looks like and everything like that. I don't have to go out and be that normal consumer just to buy that product and then do that all for myself. Okay, there is if I'm going to buy it for myself, that's what I really want it. But some of these things I don't really want. But then I want to see, well, what's it going to look like?
And
How's it?
you get that little satisfaction
I
already.
get
I
a bit of satisfaction from it.
from just watching it. It's like, okay, that's what it would be look like kind of thing.
Probably missing out.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think it's the content out there. Obviously you can block a lot of stuff, but there's always going to be
Can only block so much.
Yeah, can only block so much, and then it goes back to that sort of adolescence, that series.
yeah.
Like when the kid's upstairs in the computer and the dad doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. I think it's important. I would always say I'll monitor kind of what's happening, kind of thing. I like to think I would anyway. I'll be in tune with what's going on. But no, quickly last bit on the screen time. I think for me again, the only thing for me is that I think with kids now, it kind of encourages like ill discipline. And I know when we were younger, it's like with our elders, we would always say hi to them, hi uncle, and we know their names, da da da. Whereas now you do get social situations where the kids are so fixated with their phones, that's where the respect is lost, that kind of thing, because they're just like, I got my phone, I don't know who this whose dad's friend is. Does that make sense? I've seen and experienced that a lot, so I think that is what a detriment of what screen time is kind of doing. And I think
But you can use that and turn it around and teach them, how to be more socially appropriate.
Yeah. But no, but some like the whole point of screen time was the parents just want peace. So they're like,
Right.
instead of sort of breaking up their kids, can you say hi? The parents almost of that. Do you know what? Just he's happy. My friend doesn't need a hi. Does that make sense? It's kind of got to that a bit. Like I think when our old parents, we would go back to our parents, but they were also big. They were really big on I have to show my son being really polite, and I have to teach him that as well. It's kind of a bit of a show off thing and a kind of teaching life lessons. Whereas now, I think we're almost in our own little bubble of just like, we just want a happy life. As long as the kid's happy, Uncle Will doesn't need that. Hi, Uncle Will. Does that make sense a little bit? I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, I hear you on that. But I still, for me, I would still want Melvin to be able to put the phone down and have, even like pause the thing and then say, do his duties. And then once he's done all his duties, then he can come back to it.
I'm with you on that, and that's the model answer and the model behavior that we should strive for. But what I'm saying is that you will see among our peers and that's falling apart. So you do have parents to be like, do you know what? I'm not going to waste my time just to teach him to say hi. Does that make sense?
That's sad though. Hearing that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what the young gen is happening to the young gender, right? That's some of the things I see. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
How much does Harvey screen time?
Harvey gets quite a lot, but he doesn't have screen time because maybe a different subject, but screen time on your iPad and phone is slightly different to screen time on TV. I think screen time on TV kind of goes back to Dave, your era of things. I know it's different because it's Netflix, but it's still more of a TV, and then you're watching TV. Whereas on the iPad and phone is just like I said, going back to that doom scrolling of YouTube, press this, press that. So he doesn't have he doesn't have an iPad per se. He barely uses our phone. So there's a lot of TV time and probably way a lot too much.
I think that's okay.
Yeah, no, but it's too much TV. So he's always on TV or whatnot. And like to get my piece, I'd be like, Harvey, let's watch something. Let's be quiet. Let's just both sit here and watch the kind of thing.
And then
literally, I'm like that. He's like that kind of thing. But he'll get a lot. Like for example, he's on half term now, and today I'm working. So he spent like most of the mornings on TV, and I try to break it up every now and again. And he knows it's like you said, he doesn't know what 5 minutes is, but he said, "Okay, Daddy, 5 more minutes," and then eventually I'll be like, "Get out there," and then he'll do something, and then. But he's always wanted to go back to it. Oh, Daddy, when I finish that, can I go back? I'll be like, yeah, sure. So I don't mind him too much, but yeah, you just gotta be conscious of.
What's he like with because with Melvin he has screen time, but then he'll have time where he's doing something practical, like building Gundams and action figures or playing with Lego. So I make sure he's got some enrichment like that. Sometimes I'll have him coloring and I'll join him coloring. What he loves is that I get involved with his like activities. That's what he thrives on.
Yeah.
And I think that and obviously I want to get tired, right? So that's what the screen time is there for, is that little break for me. And then obviously he does enjoy watching some of those things on the screen. So he'll have that time, like as in almost like quiet time in many ways.
Yeah.
He doesn't nap anymore. So we're constantly doing something, or he's constantly doing something until it's dinner, or I'm preparing lunch or whatever, dinner, lunch. And then whilst I'm doing that, he can have his screen time. When I'm doing the dinners and stuff.
I think I've touched on about that. Basically, what you're saying. Like, I think with kids, if you do engage with them more away from screen, they do actually have a lot of fun.
And they love it. They love it.
So I actually think they do actually love that more than screen time. So it's almost, again, we've almost created this and be like, here, have this screen time to give me the piece, and then they get addicted to it and love it too much. Whereas if we actually put in that extra effort and spent like, but the thing is, it's humanly impossible because I was gonna say, if we spent that 10 hours with Harvey, he would have fun for 10 hours playing. But it's the bit where I do half an hour, be like, I need a break now. Let's watch TV. You get what I mean? So it's almost like our parenting that's kind of led to that as well. But all the bits you said, playing Lego or painting and role playing, they love that. So there is a way out of getting them out of the screen time, but that takes effort from us. And also, badly, that takes us away from, like, it'll take me away from my phone too. Does that make sense? I'm almost like, because it's almost like an adult thing.
You gotta have a balance on that. Yeah, you gotta have a balance on that. I feel like, because I've experienced not being able to spend time with him, right? So I think, not to say that you don't value it, but I probably see a little bit more in terms of the time that I have with him is really short. That I don't see my son every day. I see him bi-weekly weekends and on those alternate on the Thursdays. So I do everything that I can to make sure I have that time and have that enrichment with him, because I just don't get it. Whereas on the flip side of it, you're pretty much full-time work, full-time dad, and luckily you have Leanne there as well to kind of help in many ways too. But there's a difference because you see him every day.
That's what I'm saying. For me to picture 10 hours, I'd be like, oh my God, whereas I think your time, if you only have 10 hours that week, you would feel that 10 hours. That means, so it's all about perspective of it.
I might feel it this week. I might feel it this week because I have him for the full week. But saying that, I've come in, for me, I go in with a plan for that week and have some sort of timetable schedule so that I know what I need to do. So if I need to go off cooking, I go cooking and he gets that screen time. But then when I'm not cooking or doing my other bits, then he'll we'll be doing something together. So it is different circumstances as well for different parents as well, really impact on how we engage with our children. But I really do strongly feel that when that time comes for you, Dave, as well, then we should dedicate some sort of time, even if it's like weekends, doing something weekends properly on the weekends is something that we should kind of really concentrate on for our kids, because they really thrive on it. I've noticed that so much when I thought, the Gundam stuff was just going to be for me, because I love doing it. But when I see him doing it and like he's getting stuck in and building it himself, I'm just like, oh my God. So he knows how to do this. I don't really need to hold his hands to do it. Maybe like the more advanced skills, then I can teach him slowly. But kids are just incredible, man. They soak up so much information. Yeah, man. It's crazy.
When you don't show up at assembly to be there to take the candle, right? They'll remember that for the rest of their lives. So it's the small things there, isn't it?
It's still one of my sort of like, childhood memories that I really remember. And like I said, I went to literally all white school. Everyone else's parents was there. I didn't have a candle.
No, they remember. They remember the time that you spent with them.
We know, Dave. Yeah. They remember.
It scars you.
The best thing about having kids, though, right, is that you get to rewrite these wrongs, and you try. What is it? I don't know the phrase, but you make them live your life that you wanted to live or whatnot.
I thought the best thing about kids was you can play with the toys. So,
okay. That's it. Yeah, that's Skeletric.
Skeletric.
That the other day. It's fun, man. It's fun actually.
Oh, I've never played that before.
No, because when I bought him when he was too young to play it, I bought last year, but now he can control it now, so it's actually quite fun. But
all right,
leave it there then.
Cheers, everyone.
Okay,
do your thing. Like, comment, subscribe.
See you later.